Okay. Are we live? I believe we should be. Unannounced again. So people that are seeing this bit are probably people that have clicked on the video after it's live. You're not watching live now. So thanks for clicking on the video. This was live at some point. So as a gamble, you go live without announcing anything. Is anyone going to turn up? I need to fix my cars anyway, so in this one, this is going to be about the xmaxx. I've got loads of, not loads, I've got a few bits I want to fit into the xmaxx diff gears again. And I'm going to replace the Cush drive. I've got a couple of them, one for Lenny's Max and one for the xmaxx. So we'll put them in, and the servo horn. But I'll probably have to go over this again as people join and ask, what are you doing, Craig? But yeah, no idea who's going to be in. Can I load up so I can see comments? Dunno. Aha, there we go. I can load up to see comments. Fiona! Ah, Craig's Crash and Bash. Alan. Craig in the garage. Hello. Basher Bodies. Just a quick hello. Oh, nice one for dropping in, mate. Thank you for dropping in. Well, quickly, I'll go over then what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix the xmaxx. It needs a Cush drive, it needs a pinion gear in the diff, and it needs a ring gear in the diff, and I need to change the servo horn. There you go. That's about what's going to happen in this live. I'll probably put things on backwards, get confused at what I've done, repeat myself a lot, and drink tea. But yeah, nice one for joining. Much appreciated. Can we move things out of the way? What will be interesting, actually, is if my wife phones in a minute. She finishes work at 5 o'clock, and I don't think she's that interested in my YouTube channel, so she might not know that I'm live. So we might get a live phone call with Mrs. Crash and Bash. Although you won't be able to hear her because this cancels out background noise. So it'll just be like this. It'll just be me talking. How is everybody anyway? What's been going on? Hello, Alan. Oh, Mark's RC. Hi, Mark. Nice one for joining, mate. How's your day been, Mark? You've been busy today. At least it's been sunny though, isn't it? It's been nice and warm. A bit windy, but nice and warm. Bash your bodies. 3 hours work. Yes, that's why I thought may as well go live. If I'm in the garage and I'm working on the RC cars, may as well go live. The camera's here, everything's set up. May as well. Alan, anyone asking for free stuff? Basher bodies for April's Fools. Whatever. I'm not. Did I read that right? Alan, are you getting free stuff? Go on then. Go on then. I'll start, shall I? I'll start. Where do I start? Do I start on the back end or the front end? Well, I think, because I've got the xmaxx here, I might start on the back end because I've already got the rear bumper and everything off. Mark, I've been busy, mate, yes, but great day and good weather. Oh, good. Oh, let's get this. Okay. Superman! The Superman xmaxx. So yeah, there's going to be a bit of work go on this today. I've basically got to take the rear end off, then put it back on again, and then take the front end off, and then put it back on again. So I don't know how long this is going to go on, but I can't imagine this is going to be a half-an-hour live stream. Oh, that's Mrs. Crash and Bash now. I don't like using my phone on live normally, but that's the wife. So I better answer that, otherwise I might be in trouble. Alan, Reckless RC had 50% off apparently. Yeah, apparently to who, Alan? There we go. I've answered the wife anyway, so I won't be in trouble. She might join in, you never know. Let's take this off. Let's take Superman body off. This is Ace. I do love the Superman cape. Very silly, but very fun. Oh, that's the wife again. Never mind texting me, love. Come in the chat and say something. I won't ring. Who reckons she should phone? Tell her to phone. She must be watching. She must be watching. Ah, right then. So, how is everyone? Who's in? Who have we got in? Where's all my tools? There we go. I definitely should be more prepared for these, shouldn't I? I've got the wrenches and stuff. I've got hexes. I should have a better screwdriver. I don't think I will ever be fully prepared on a live stream. Well, we don't want to be too professional, do we? I'd lose the charm. But the amount of times that I've had the xmaxx apart, I should be pretty good now at taking this apart and putting it back together again. I know the only thing that causes me issues a lot of the time is getting the drive shafts out. And I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was easy this time. Normally I struggle to get the drive shafts out of them. Rut Rider. Hello. Hello, mate. Thank you for joining in. I was just saying how ace this Superman cape is. Obviously, I've had this out yesterday with Lenny, or day before, I think. And this is just ace. I love it. The more I run with that cape on, it's amazing. So yeah, nice one for that, mate. I do still love it. It's been washed once. It will need washing again. Mark's RC pinion changes at Craig and ring gear, mate. I'm going to change them both. I've got a brand new, brand new pinion and a brand new ring gear. So I'm going to change them both because it was my fault in the video. Actually, I've got a video I'm going to release the video as soon as I come off live. Um, with this and the mats and the big ramp. And yeah, what happened is the screws in the dick cover had wound a little bit out on both sides here on this one side. And I just carried on. I didn't even notice that they'd come a bit out. And I carried on bashing. And then I heard that horrible noise that we hate hearing. We hate hearing it, but it is so familiar for me to hear it. Um, so yeah. I mean, fair play to Model Sport. I ordered all these bits yesterday. Yeah, Monday morning I ordered all these bits, only on standard delivery, and they arrived this morning. I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting it like next day, especially when I only paid for standard delivery. So, yeah, fair play to Model Sport. I might start using them a bit more. But yeah, the ring gear on here, yeah, it's a little bit chewed. Yeah, there's a couple of bit. I mean, to be fair, I think I've probably ran worse. Look at that focus. But you can see it's not in great condition. It has had a little couple of chips out of it. So we'll change that. And if I come over here, pull the pinion out, because I've got a new one of them as well. There's that. Some shims. I don't think the pinion is. No, it's not terrible. But I thought, why not change them both? It gives it the best chance of being decent then. As I say, I've ran worse. We'll have a little investigation in here. Do you know what? Would it help if I turned the light on? Would we be able to see a bit better? There we go. Just have a little look in there. Let's get my inspection light out. Oh, oh, hold on a minute. What is that? I can see something that suspiciously looks like a ball bearing. Oh no, it's okay. It is a lump of grease. That, as it was in there, yeah, it's thick grease. That must have been rolling round and like a little ball of grease there, all packed with dirt and dust. But it looked like a ball bearing, but it's not. It's just grease. It's just gone lumpy, lumpy grease. Mark, Model Sport are good on delivery, mate. If you put in your order before 3, you will pretty much get it next day, depending on what size the order is. Yeah, it was ordered early in the morning. I was lazy. I lay in bed and I done the order first thing yesterday morning. And yeah, it was only these bits. It come in like a small envelope through the letterbox. And yeah, arrived next day on standard delivery. So yeah, for small parts, definitely going to use them again. Rut Rider just got in the door from driving Kenton back. How perfect is this? Cuppa and a live stream. Yes, mate. Cup of tea. Join the live stream. How was your drive to Kenton back? That's a bit of a journey. What was you doing up there? Business or pleasure? You visiting someone? Or just a nice day out? Well, there we go. We'll bang that back in there. Opinion changed. Easy. Easy peasy. Right, we'll get this out. Yeah. And then we'll change that over. And then I think, because I want to change, because I want to change the Cush drive rubber, I've got a feeling I need to take the entire back end off this. Because it's got the mod 1.5 gearing. Oh, maybe I'll just lift the motor. I might get away with just taking the shock towers off, lifting the motor on the mount, and then I might be able to get it out. We'll see. Anyway, let's not worry about that yet. Let's worry about this bit in front of me. Oh, your mother-in-law's 93rd birthday. Fair play. Happy birthday to your mother-in-law. I've now got people messaging me on Messenger. Yo, I'm live. I can't answer. So we're going to get into this diff really quickly. I'm going to do my usual because, yeah, it still feels good. There's nothing in there that makes me feel worried. There's good resistance behind them. I don't know how thick, but it's thick enough. So I'm literally just going to swap everything like for like. So I was just stood here then thinking to myself, I I feel like I've done this like yesterday. And then I thought, I did do this yesterday, but I'd done it on an armour. And I've actually done it on the front end of this on Sunday morning. Right, I did that motor wire resolder okay after Heatherton. Yes, mate, it's all sorted. It's all back on. Yeah, no dramas. I ran this yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah. No, I ran this on Sunday with Lenny. We took the ramp out and we've been sending Superman xmaxx. And it coped brilliantly well, apart from, at Heatherton, the servo horn had ripped out of the one hole, and I just sort of bodged it back together to carry on. Well, I kind of forgot that was the thing. And yeah, Sunday that reared its head again. So I've got a new horn to put on this. But yeah, the soldering's fine. That's worked great. And me not checking it in between runs meant that it had another rear dip. But I am toying with the idea of just getting GPM diffs for this. I just might need to wait a couple of weeks. Wait a couple of weeks, and then I can get the GPM ring and pinions for the front and the rear, and hope that I don't kill them. I mean, I might just kill them anyway, but I hope not. I don't like constantly killing the diff, but I do like doing big air stuff with this, which the video will be out after this live stream. This takes a little bit of damage. The max is the max. And the ramp takes more damage than anything else. But if you watch the video after this, you'll see that. It's a good day though. I enjoyed it. It was a good day bashing with Lenny. Well, a good couple of hours out bashing with Lenny. There we go. We'll just pull that one off. Yeah. And that one's going to go on. Yeah, there is a difference in tooth height. You can sort of see it from this angle. Don't know if that'll show up on this camera. Try and get it to focus. So you can see which one's worn and which one's new. Quite easily there. Bit of a difference in them. So we get that back on. I'm not even going to look at the oils. I'm just going to squeeze that back on. Feel for the holes. The holes are all there. I'm going to drop this in. Do I need to sort out the camera angle a bit? Is it a bit odd? Because I feel like I'm being sort of squashed in between the laptop and the xmaxx. I don't want to move the xmaxx because if people join, it makes it obvious what's going on. But then I do realise I'm like half on the camera. I'm only half in and half out. Yes, I'm definitely putting the right one back on, so that is all good. I'll get this wound on. And then, once all this is back together, we'll get to the front. I do actually hope, I did have this horrible thought that maybe it's not the servo horn. Maybe I've dripped the like outside bit of the servo. The servo's working, it's not crunching and making horrible noises. So I know that's okay. But it wouldn't be the first time that I've dripped the keyed bit on the outside. I have done that before. Yeah, there's a bit of glittery bits in there. I should probably try and sweep them out with something, shouldn't I? Don't really want to keep glittery bits inside the rear of that diff. Well, diff housing. Yeah. No, I didn't put I didn't put the bearing on. Oh well. Easy enough. It's only one screw in the outrod. Take that off. Shim on, bearing on. That goes on. I do think the shims and bearing situation with the Traxxas works better than the shims with the armour. Unless I was doing it wrong yesterday, of course. Because on the Traxxas, I put the shims on the inner edge of the bearing. So in between the ring gear and the bearing, that's where I'll put the shim. But on the armour, the shim was on the outside of the bearing, up against the case. I don't know which is the right way and which is the wrong way for that. Because I'd never taken the armour one apart. But it was bloody tight putting it all back in again. So if there is anybody left in the chat, can you tell me what you think? Yeah, get the worst of them bits out. Yeah. There we go, that's a bit cleaner. Oil up the bearings, why not? While I'm here, they may as well have a little spray of 3-in-1. Yeah, I've changed that already, haven't I? Yeah. There we go. Plonk that back in. Nice. Nice. So that's in, that's in. That feels good. We'll get this back onto there. And back into there. Yep. Plonked in. Feels good. Let's get the case for the cover. It's not a case, is it? I know I probably call everything the wrong names, but hey ho. Hey ho. I mean, it is handy that these dips are easy to change. I just wish I didn't have to do it so often. I do feel like this is a job that I do a lot. Ongoing job. So get my screwdriver and just tighten them. My hands, make sure they are snug as I like them. There we go. Yeah, yeah. And yes. Excellent. So where's the little bit? Let's move this. Move my gimbal. There's that. So we'll plonk this onto. Nope, not on. Alad, I'm back. I put washing on the line. Fair play, Alad. Yes, it has been a nice day for washing on the line. I have had all our washing outside today. I've not long brought it in because the wind picked up a bit and the wind had blown the clothes dryer over, and then I ended up trying to chase clothes around. So I've waited until they're dry and I've just brought them in. I've been helping. I've helped do the washing. I picked it up off the floor. That's about all I've done today. No, that's not true. I've edited a video. I've uploaded a video. I made a thumbnail. I've been busy. I've been a busy boy. Not as busy as Rut Rider, mind you. He's drove all the way to, was it Kent? It's a long way to go. It's a good drive, that is. Okay, well, I think that should be the rear diff done. So technically now, all the drivetrain is okay, but I am going to try and change this Cush drive. So let's do that now. While it's here, I may as well just see if I can get the shock tower off. If we can do shock tower off and get into it this way, that's a lot less screws than having to take the rear end completely off. And now, because basher bodies had jumped in, and when I explained what I was doing, and they said, "Oh, that's it's a 3 hours worth of work. That's like a challenge now. I need to do this in under 3 hours." That's my plan. I mean, I still have to yet completely take the front of the truck off, but we're on job 2 of 3 jobs. So I've just put all this back on. I need to take it off, don't I? Just like so, I think. And if I take these out, and take this out. Can I get that to come out? Does this want to play ball? Yes, it does. So now let's take these shocks off. Shocks can come off. And then tomorrow I'm actually off on a bit of a road trip myself. I'm going down. I'm going down to Cardigan. Um, so if anyone is around and near Cardigan tomorrow, let me know. I might bring the Talion out for a play because I've got that fixed. So charge a couple of batteries and come out and play in the tap. Oh. Oh. Yeah, come out and play with the Talion. I mean, I could bring the xmaxx. Doesn't really matter. I've got to take a electric car, an electric Renault Zoe, to the Renault garage in Cardigan to have the heater matrix either looked at or repaired or replaced. And yeah, that's it. I just got to drive down there, get the work done, and then I've got the car for the day there. An electric Zoe. So I said I will pick the wife up from Aberystwyth. So yeah, maybe I might film a different, totally different, brand new location tomorrow that not even I've been to yet. I don't even know if there's anywhere to drive the car or do anything in Cardigan. But a Renault Zoe isn't very big, so I might fit an xmaxx in the boot. I mean, I don't suppose they'll mind if I put it on the back seat, but it's not my car, so don't really want to be loading xmaxxes into cars that aren't mine, especially onto their back seat. What else is holding this on? These two massive screws here. Get them out. Rut Rider. Yeah. The xmaxx is probably more powerful than the Zoe. Probably. It doesn't quite get the runtime though, but it can definitely get more air. Oh. Ah. I found another breakage. I've broken the brace. Okay. Mark, if you're still in, what do you reckon to your carbon fibre one? Is it worth me doing? The carbon fibre top brace. Well, will it work actually with all my Max 5 and everything? Or do I just redo one of these stock ones? It's broke here as it attaches, right where the screw goes through. Broken! I think my pinion's moved as well. It did take some hits, as you'll see in the video that will be out later. It has taken some hits. Not surprised. Grum! Hello! How are you doing, Grum? Thank you for joining. You've joined right as I'm just discovering that I've got more breakages on my xmaxx that I didn't know that I had. And I'm just trying to get into my Cush drive because I'm going to change the rubbers in it. There, that's not mixed there, not. Is that bent? Oh no. Nathan! Afternoon all. Good afternoon, Nathan. Thank you for joining. So that's Grum and Nathan that have just dropped in. How are you both doing? What sort of days have you two had? Good days, hopefully. Hopefully the sun is shining. I marked the max 5 bolts to the top of it. Okay. So I wouldn't have an issue then. It would just be a case of bolt the max 5 to the top of it. And I've got 2 rocket fans in here, so I would just do something with them on a plate on the top of it as well. Wasn't that expensive, was it? I remember you telling me, and I was like, oh, it's reasonable. Yeah, this does not want to come out. I was hoping, amongst all hope, that I was going to be able to wiggle this out without taking this entire rear end off, which I'm sure I can do. Musa, hello Musa. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? How are your Tamias, Musa? Are they running still? You've not killed them, I hope. Oh, that is definitely on there. It looks like it's definitely moved. That's my only concern. Nathan, I'm great. It's a beautiful day, and for the first time, all 3 of my RCs are fully working. Yay! Working RC cars. I like that, mate. That is nice to hear. Oh, Mark, nice. 30 quid. Yeah, I remember you saying they were cheap. Well, relatively for carbon fibre parts. I think that's a fair price. Right, don't lose that pin. There we go. I knew I'd wiggled that out before. Yeah, and this was on this. On my Cush drive, I've put nuts on the other end. So normally there's just screws that go in there or bolts. Well, I've actually put nuts on the other end because they came loose. Even with, oh, Frederick, hello from Sweden. Hello, Frederick. Thank you for joining. Hope you're well. Musa, wait for my suspension parts and battery. Fair enough. Frederick, subscriber. Oh, nice. Have you subscribed, mate? That's awesome. If you like RC cars and a bit of carnage and quite a lot of I don't know what I'm doing, you've found the right channel for you. But no, I do appreciate every subscriber. And there's a bit of everything, hopefully, on my channel for you. I do live streams and shorts and long form videos. And in fact, there is a video coming out right after this live stream where this gets sent off a massive ramp and this breaks the ramp. So look out for that. One car, I need a new drive shaft. Oh, well, you're mostly there. They always need something, don't they, these cars? They always need something. Run, boom! It is out. Now I just need to get these little nuts off, like so. Hopefully, like so, he says. Now, after all this, I mean, the xmaxx, since, God, when did I put this Cush drive in? It would have been when I changed to the stock motor. So that video that I'd done, what feels like forever ago, must have been October, November time, where I'd done a video saying, why is my xmaxx trash? I think that is when I took out the Cush drive delete, put in this Cush drive, went back to the stock motor. Yeah, that would have been it. That would have been when it went in. I'm sure that was October, November time. Well, since then, this has had a bit of running. I think what I'm going to do, I need to get on to our mate John and see if he can find a file, or maybe I'll just buy some online. I have seen them, where people are printing the push drive rubbers, 3D printing them out of, I don't know what it is. I'm not going to pretend I know. Some flexible but quite hard wearing rubberized. Is it TPU? Yeah, I think it's TPU, but I probably could be wrong there. Yeah, see if I can get him to print me one. Hold on, have I just taken that off and I didn't have to? Mm. Oh no, I would have had to because the screws are holding that top on, so no, that would have had to come off. Thought then, oh god, I'm creating work for myself. Oh, don't strip. Rider TPU prints, yeah. Thought it was TPU. Don't strip. Yes. Yay, there we go. Yay. I like it when things don't strip out. It's bound to happen. Because I did put loads of Loctite on these. Loads of Loctite. Don't want them coming out, do we? I've got a lot of bits here, considering this is just the Cush drive in. Get that, get that, get this. That was still a bit tight. I can't quite get that one with my fingers. I've got the cordless drill there. I could just put these in the cordless. Boom, they'd be out then, wouldn't they? They're good for getting bits out. Right, let me in. Let me see. So yeah, I think it was probably about time to change this. Because there's what bits of it look like. And the rest of it's down here. Frederick, Sweden. Traxxas or Armour? Well, this is a Traxxas xmaxx. But I have also got an Armour as well. I've got a few Traxxases and I've only got one Armour. But I have got some other stuff too. So yeah, if you're asking what this is an xmaxx. If you're asking what's best, Traxxas or Armour, well, people have been arguing that for years. I don't think there is a definitive answer. It's whatever you like best is the best. Because I love my Armour and I love my Traxxas. If you can get both, get both. Yeah, and there's other bits of this Cush drive that I've removed. I don't think it should look like this. I'll chuck that. Let's get the new part. Oh, let's drink some tea. Tea. Take the rubber band off. So I've got two push drives. Well, yeah, push drive, key, and elastomer damper. So I've got two of them. One for the xmaxx now, and then one for a spare. Oh, you like, do you, Frederick? Good. Oh, you have Kyosho. Kyosho are good. So, do you have the Kyosho Inferno buggy, nitro, or electric? What do you like? I've had nitros in the past, but at the moment, I've only got electric. But I will, in the future, be getting a petrol one, a gas one. I think what I do need to get is new scissors. I think these scissors have seen the end of their life. Gee, look at the difference. New part and old part. No prizes for guessing which is new, which is old. I think it was about time to change that maybe a month or so ago. Better late than never. That's probably why my dips have been taking such a kicking. I am running big power, I guess. So I'm running more power than stock, aren't I? So I would imagine. Oh, Nova Rossi engine, Inferno Neo, Ferroni chassis, and MP9 shocks. That's a serious bit of kit you got there. Very nice. So do you do racing with that? Or just a bit of bashing? I don't do any racing. We just go out on my own or with friends or with my son. With anyone that wants to go play. I suppose while I'm here, while I'm this deep into this, is it worth changing the pin? It might be worth it if I can get this off. So it'd be quite annoying if this pin, yeah, just spending time and bashing. Yeah, nice, mate. It's a good truck for that. That is a proper bit of kit. I do like the Kyosho stuff. I've got a Hebeo SSTE Truggy electric one, and I have got a Hebeo Hyper 7, but it's just stripped down at the minute. It's in bits. I don't think it'll ever go back together, to be honest. And that is really stuck on there. Why can't I get that off? Oh, you're right, Leo. Yep. I am live, so you're aware. You off to work now, is it? What time is it? Oh, 10 to, yeah. So nearly. Yeah, cool. Yeah, this is really stuck on there. I don't know how to get that off. How am I going to get that off? Let me get some of this. Maybe put that there. It's one of them now that do I need to change it? Maybe not, but I've got the parts here to do it. Wow, that's really on there. Really on there. Hey, Hearthstone, how you doing? Oh, I'm working with a TIG welder today at work. It's such a piece of shit, popping and arcing all over the place. Can't figure out why. It's old and it's my first time working with this machine. Oh, I have no idea when it comes to welding. I've only ever done a little bit of stick welding. I'd like to have a go. I'd like to learn more, but I'm not going to pretend I know because I don't. But I know arcing and popping isn't good. I know that's not what you want it to do. And I can hear my dog now outside. Do we go and let Digger Dog in? Do you want to see Digger Dog on the live stream? Shall I bring Digger in? There we go. I've got that off and the pins out. That's a good time. Should we get Digger? Should we bring Digger in? Come on, Digger Dog. Where are you? Come on then. Oh, have you been made me upstairs? Oh, you poor thing. Digger's had a shave this week. Yeah, Tigger's supposed to be very focused and smooth from a welding thing. So the thing is all over the place. Okay, Leo. Yes, Digger Dog. Did you want to say hello? Come in then. Come in then. Ready? Right, see you later. It's Digger Dog. Just big face. Ugh. There you go. Are you happy now? You've come and said hello to everybody. Yeah? Let's see who's there. Yeah, Grum. Grum knows a bit about welding. I don't. Ah, have you checked all the obvious stuff? Electromoves, shaping, gas flow, and all of the other fun bits. Right, there you go then. Go and find your bed. Alright, well that's that pin out. We may as well put this new pin in. So yeah, there you go, that was Digger. I think when Rut Rider would have saw Digger, he would have had a bit more fur than that. Why doesn't that want to go on there now? I mean, I know being a snug fit is good, but surely there's a limit to how snug you want things. Oh, snug fit with a hammer. It's on, I suppose. Let's put the new one of them in. The new elastoma. What do you call it? Yeah, an elastomer. It's a strange word. The rubber cushiony bit in the Cush drive. That's what we're going to call it. So we've changed all of the internals in there, which I probably didn't need to do all of them, but it can't hurt, can it? And now at least I've got spares. I thought Rut Rider did a bit of welding as well, actually. There's a couple of yous that join my live stream that do welding. I can't remember who the other one is. Is it Martin Prince when he joins? Does he do welding? Can't remember. I'm sure there was a few of yous the one week, all in chatting about welding. I was like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Let's get this in the drill. Let's speed things up slightly. On a low torque setting. Excellent. Let's get the gear back on now. This gear, this was a very cheap AliExpress special. 35 tooth, Mod 1.5, and I mean really cheap. I can't remember how cheap exactly, but I know it was so cheap. I bought two of them, thinking, well, if one dies, I'll have a spare to keep me going. And it's done brilliantly. But I'm wondering now, because it's got a bit of wear, do I change it? Or do I just keep running it until something goes wrong on it? And typically, now I'm talking about it, I can't find the spare one. But I know it was there. Well, is this? What? Because I even bought a spare one of these shafts for the three bearings. Because again, that was dirt cheap off AliExpress, and I thought that would probably snap. I don't know what I've done with that. That's annoying because I was looking at it the other day, saying how good it was. Wow, is it in this drawer? Is it possibly in this drawer? Because this drawer is full of Mod 1.5 pinions. Because that's a 24 tooth if I want to go stupidly fast. There it is. So yeah, that's a brand new one that I've never ran. And this is one that's been on there a long time now. So it's got no wear on it. The edges are still really good. Yeah, the paint has come off, but these are brilliant. I highly recommend these if you want to go 1.5 mod gearing and you don't want to spend big money. These were cheap and they've held up to my abuse. I like them. I like things that are cheap but work. Very much. Yeah, right. Yeah, I've done a bit here and there over the years. Yeah, I thought I remember you saying. Interesting to see inside that Cush drive. Oh, have you never seen in one? Yeah, I mean, it's basically this setup. I mean, you would have just seen, I'm guessing. When I've had this apart, it's very, very simple and it is there just to cushion a bit of the shock, hence Cush drive. But yeah, these cheap AliExpress gears I would highly recommend. Very good indeed. Yeah, I thought I would kill one pretty quick, and that's why I bought two of them. But it's turned out they're really good, like really good. Got these nuts on the back. Good little mod, this. I think if you've got a metal push drive, having longer bolts through it and nuts on the back is a must. Never had an issue with the plastic one, but this metal one, um, even with Loctite on there, they still came out. And then they jammed up in all the pinion and spur. Okay, push drive done. So we shall It's crazy, isn't it? I'm always amazed at these little pins. This tiny little pin that goes through these bars. You know, I've broken a couple of these shafts where these holes are, they snap. I've never broken a pin. And then you look and it's like all of the power and the abuse that these go through the gears. You know, when you land and the wheels are spinning and that, just those tiny little stick out bits. That is all that transfers AS power into this gear and into the truck. And it withstands it. You'd never think it would, but it does good. Ah, now, I think, didn't I take these off actually? To get this into position. And have I got somewhere? Yeah, there. That to go back there. Possibly. Yeah. And then that to go in here. Fiddly section, but I should get it. I mean, it came out, so it's got to go back in, hasn't it? Logic would tell us that if it came out of there, it will go back into there. It's a funny thing, logic, because it doesn't want to play ball now. Right, how did I get this out? Give us a clue. So let's turn it that way. Nope. Put it in like this way. Come on. No idea how I got that out. Pinion is on there too. Like this. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, you're not. Yeah. Got rock and roll. Everything's gone down. So just casually taking the hammer to stuff. I don't know how I got this out. Aha, there we go. Not sure how I got it to go back in either, but I did. And now all I need to do is put that pin back through there. Put the idler gear on. Now I have smashed teeth off an idler gear before. That has been done. But I think that was because a bearing collapsed and then got stuck in the mesh. It snapped a tooth. Frederick, do you buy clear Traxxas body and paint it yourself? You can do. I have done in the past. But for my xmaxx, I've got one of these unbreakable bodies, which is quite old now, and I put googly eyes on it and spray painted it. And it's got Superman on the side and it's got a cape on the back because I'm an idiot and I just do silly things. So yeah, I've got a Superman xmaxx because it's all red and blue. And yeah, this is an unbreakable body. But we have in the past, in fact, for my son's Max, which will be in the video that comes out later. Where is it? Oh, the body's over there and trashed. But we bought that body clear and he sprayed that body up. Not this Christmas just gone, but the one before that. So yeah, we do both. We do both. Whatever takes our fancy. I do like spraying up my own bodies, but I am also quite rough on the cars. So then I feel bad if I've spent hours spraying up a body and then we go out and kill it within the first, couple of months. Traxxas should provide a clear body instead. Now, if they'd done that, I would like that option. Even if it was the same price, I would like to buy a clear body with the decal set when you buy the truck and spray it yourself. I would like that. Are you using a Traxxas transmitter or another like Futaba? No. On mine, none of my electrics are Traxxas. None of it. Even this that looks like the original fans, it isn't. This is just the case. Inside there, I've got rocket fans. It is a TP power motor, the Hobbywing Max 5, and I run it on a Spectrum DX3. That's my xmaxx controller. So this is what gets used on my xmaxx. So yeah, I like the truck, but Traxxas Electrics can let you down. Grum, what do you spray up your body? Depends who's paying Grum and what they're offering to spray. Liana, I bought you an XRT. Can't wait for that to turn up then. Grum, you got me an XRT. Frederick, top notch. Cheers, mate. It's a bit of a mismatch with everything, but it works for me. So, no, I didn't get you an XRT. I got Craig an XRT. Oh, it's nice. I would actually really love an XRT. They would be awesome. An XRT would be ace. They don't feel to be gripping too much. I think wood screws might be needed. As everyone in the comments goes, no, not more wood screws. Tighten that down a bit. How's the mesh actually? Not bad. Could be a bit tighter. Not tighter, more lined up. Let's get the slight adjustment tool out and we shall line up the mesh. It's nicely on this pinion. They are perfectly lined up. Perfectly lined up. Yeah, Grum. Oh, you didn't get Grum one. Poor Grum. We all wanted an XRT. Tiana, I can hear you from the living room. Well, I would think so. The living room is there. I can almost touch it. Oh, there you go. That's where the living room is. Yeah, the mesh is good. Could it be a little bit tighter, maybe? Maybe, but as it flexes, I don't want them to smash into each other. I don't think it's too loose. It's the thing with this mod 1.5 gearing is you don't have to be so accurate with it. It can be quite a bit out. There's quite a big area for give. I know the first time I ever saw sort of mod 1 gearing, I thought, oh, this is amazing, mod 1 gearing. And then when you see mod 1.5 gearing, you're like, oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's quite big. I have seen now that a lot of people are running mod 2 gearing on their xmaxxes. Mod 2 is massive. It's not gearing anymore, that's like a sprocket. Huge gearing. Mm. Grum, I don't even get a small violin. I'm laughing taking the mick. I know she hasn't got me an XR2 upstairs. Where the hell would she have got one of those from? You need to come down here to go out. That's why there was just a teenager that walked through it, mumbling to himself. No, he's all right, Leo. He's our eldest. 17 he is. He'll be 18 this year. Well done, Grum. Grum just downloaded OBS. Are you going to start using that, are you? Start using the OBS for streaming your live streams. Good. So when you do your live streams, Grum, do you do them through your phone or through a laptop or what? Have you got like a separate webcam? I think you said you used your laptop, didn't you? Just the camera built into your laptop. This back on. Oh, not in hammer mode, we don't need to hammer it on. Beautiful. Give it a go. I'll set a webcam up above the workbench. And then a face cam. Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't got a face cam. There's no need for that. Nobody wants a close up of this. But yeah, the one on the bench makes sense. I have thought about like a pen style hand cam almost, so I can like pick up a pen and then turn on the camera like I was showing you before. So at the moment I haven't got the hand cam, but if I had one, I can turn it on and off as simple as that. So it'd be like that camera, and then I can use that for close-ups. But the quality on this one on the laptop is awful, so I don't bother with that. But yeah, I have seen pen style ones. Use your laptop if you're streaming. When I'm a guest, I'll use whatever. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, the hand cam would be cool. So like, then when I'm showing you things, rather than keep bringing stuff up to the camera, I can just like pick up the camera here and say, okay, so look at this, and I'll turn it on and I'll show you, and it'll pop up on the screen what I'm looking at. That would be, I think, useful for live streaming this sort of stuff. Right. Well, we are now 2 jobs out of 3 done. I just need to take the front end off. This is the only thing about the xmaxx that is stupid. All I need to do is take the servo horn off and put a new one on. But to do that, I need to take the entire front end of the truck off. Well done, Traxxas. Well done. Good design. Right, let's get this. Let's get this up and in and on there. I think I should have took notes of top hole or bottom hole. That's that. Drive shaft in. That to there. I chose top hole this time. Get it to a bit more power on it. And there we go. Arms are back on. Alan, Craig, just so you know, I hate Mark's RC. He's just shown me the new Techno 1.8. I'm in love. Are you going to get one, Alan? I think you should. They are very cool. I like the Techno trucks. I do really like them. I've always liked that short course truck, the big beefy one. I know it's only 1/10, but it's got like 1/8 parts all over it. Oops. We do all need to peer pressure Alad into buying an RC car. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. That's what he needs. He needs a bit of community encouragement. It's a short course truck. What, the new Techno 1/8 of a short course truck? I don't believe I've seen that. How new is it? I must have seen it, surely. It's a short course truck that's 1/8. Oh, that's it. Now I want one. I'm trying to choose short course or buggy at the moment as it goes. Rut Rider, you've got some sort of buggy truggies, haven't you? Have you got any short course trucks? It's out this week, yeah, so I won't have seen that then. Should we have a look? Does the people in the chat, should we get my phone and should we have a look at what they're on about? Or would it be rude of me? No. Just, no, stop it. Yes. Rut Rider. So I'm going to want the techno if I Google it. Yeah, probably. By the sounds of it, we both are, mate. By the sounds of it, it's going to look very nice. And we'll both be saying, ah, I might need one of those. Hebeo are launching a new short course truck. Yeah, that Rut Rider, the one you were looking at, the Hebeo SC8, they're brilliant. I like them as well. I do like them. Bees RC. Yo, you're live. This early, yes. Yeah, I'm in the garage. Work needed doing, so I just went live. Why not? Why hold back? But thank you for joining, mate. So far, you have missed me put in a new ring and pinion in the xmaxx and a new push drive rubber into here. Um, and that is it. And I'm now going to flip the front end completely off, and we're just going to change a servo horn. It seems crazy, but that's what Traxxas make us do. Just to change a bloody servo horn. A Rut Rider, no, you don't. You have the Mojave EXB, but it's too big for racing. Oh yeah, but it is a short course truck, I suppose, isn't it? Hmm. Hmm. Maybe. The V2 of the 1/10 of Bayo short truck comes out next month. I'll have to look out for that. Carry on, Craig. Carry on what? What did I say? I'm, I'm, I'm guessing I've said something and then stopped and I need to carry on. Grum, you may get one to review. Back soon. All right, Grum. We shall see you soon. I'll probably still be here digging into this front end because it's not the quickest of jobs, the front end of this. That wasn't that one. Thing. that would probably what was in there to hold that all together. And that's possibly in there. That would make more sense. I'm going to need to pour myself another cup of tea. It's not that bit. It is this one. Get this in, and then we'll spin it round, take the front end off, do the servo horn, and then job done. Do you know what? I've not taken the front end off this for a long time. Hey, Mrs. Crash and Bash will be home soon. I wonder if she'll walk through the garage. Will we see her? The mysterious Mrs. Crash and Bash. What a unit! This thing is a bit of a chomp. It all feels good. I'll plunk that there. Right, how do I get the front off? I can't remember. They're going to have to come out, definitely. Yeah, that comes out, that comes out. If that whole clip comes off, the steering must disconnect from there. There must be something underneath as well. Ah, yeah, I'm going to have to take. Do I take them out? Do I take them out? I can't remember if I do or I don't. I suppose if I do take them out, it's no major, is it? I know what I definitely do have to do is take the back cover off, or at least the front end of it. So let's start there. Let's whip the bash bar bolts out. I'm sure this bash bar has done a good job at taking some hits. Do you know what? I'm going to think that I'm going to put that out and that out. Because I know in the rear, I know the motor is attached to like a stick out piece of the bottom of the bulkhead. But I can't remember. I can't remember on the front. So if I take all these out, then I know that's definitely going to be it. But I know the servo stays in when you take the front off. But it must have something that goes underneath the servo. Rut Rider, I can't find anything about the new Techno short course truck. Only conversations of the latest buggies. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I've not been able to look. Um, Alan, have you and Mark been posting pictures of it in our chat? If I pick up my phone and scroll through, will I find pictures of this new short course truck that I can then show to everyone? Well, me and Rut Rider. Or is it just talk of it at the minute? It's on the Techno RC Owners Club on Facebook. What, pictures of it? Yep. Have you put pictures of it in our group chat? Well, has Mark put pictures of it in the group chat? Ugh. Is that it? Is this all that's going to hold this front end on? Say all. 8 screws. Yep. It has a Mojave body 4S that's made to fit. You can hang on. Yeah, if you send one over to either the group chat or to my messenger, I'll open it up and show it the camera. Which I won't normally make a habit of. I don't normally like going on my phone. Okay, there it is. Don't normally like going on my phone whilst I'm live, but in this circumstance, because I think people are interested, let's have a look. Okay, love, I am live.
Okay.
As it was Mrs. Crash and Bash is in. Should we turn the camera to see her? You can't be seen her. There you are. There she goes. She's in and out. Come on, gone, she has. All right, is that the only pictures? Right, so you've got these, and it does look pretty cool, to be fair, if that's it. And that. It does look nice. It's techno. It's going to be really good quality, isn't it? It just is. Yeah, it does look really good, though. Doesn't it, Rook? I'd have one of them, definitely. Yeah. Like that image of it. Very nice. Very nice. Anyway, let's get back onto this. If it's a new one, it's not coming out soon enough for my next purchase. Evening, Mrs. Crash and Bash, yes. I don't know whether she'll see that now, Rook. She's gone upstairs. And I don't think she's that interested in what I'm doing to come on the live stream. But at least she waved and said hello. Okay, we'll get that off. Okay, that's that off. Let's take the screw out. And now all that is off. Where else is this bolted in then? I've taken them. The servo's disconnected. As I say, it's been a while since I've had the front of this off. Is there something from the top? Yes, there is. I thought that was a bit too easy. There's two in there, isn't there? These buggers. Yep, that is a conversation of a buggy. There is a list of the build parts on the Proper Techno forums. The EB48 roller base. It says modded slash body. So maybe there is more than that one. I'm confused then. So is that not a new truck coming out by Techno? Is that something that somebody's put together themselves from Techno parts? To do that might be silly money. Yeah, maybe. It's parts, isn't it? It always costs loads. Yeah, that's one. Come on, why can't I find it? Is it full of dirt? Let me see if I can dig it out with this. Don't roll off at me. I don't fancy catching an xmaxx in my face. What is going on in there? I need to get my torch out and have a look. Here it is. Oh yeah, that's full of grit and dust. There's half the pump track and a good bucket load of heatherton in there. Well, can I get that in now? Mark originally said it was new, and then he's explained it's the same as what Rider. Stick with the 1/10. Yeah, that 1/10 Techno with all the 1/8 bits on it. I mean, technically, you would be able to just put big wheels on that. So for places like the miners circuit, it'd be fine. Anyone know of anyone that is good at painting bodies? Well, it depends what you class as good. Anyone can spray a body well enough, but if you're asking about like airbrushing and doing proper details, then that does take a bit of skill and knowledge. I'm quite capable of doing masking tape, 2 or 3 different colours, and banging a few stickers on, as I think anybody would be. If it's popular, Techno might release the full conversion kit like they did when people modded the original short course truck into a buggy. So this would be the reverse of that. Yeah, definitely. You won't say I'm good, but you enjoy it. Yeah, I'm the same. I quite like the spraying process. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm good at it. But I like doing it for sure. Martin Prince, evening, gents. I hope you are well. Good evening, Martin. Thank you for joining. How has your day been, my friend? Has it been good? You've joined just the part where I can possibly now, hey, remove the entire front end of an xmaxx. And that can be put down there out of the way. Now, this is where I need to see and hope that this is only the horn that has damaged and not the head of the servo. Because if it's the servo, I won't be very happy. But I think these horns are quite soft aluminium. Can't get the bloody screw out. And we're going to have to turn this on. Fight against the servo. Who's stronger, the servo or me? We're about to find out. Well, the screw came out of it. Nice and easy. Oh, do you know what? I think I'm lucky. I think on this occasion, before I turn that off, let me recenter everything. Yep. Let me turn these off. Let me just check. About the same size of horn? Yes. Is that going to sit on there nicely now? Without any modification? Yes. Okay. All right then. That is good. That is good news. I don't know how I'm going to show you this, but I'll try. It might work, it might not. Where are we? Rider. I need to try an airbrush. Tell me your cans are expensive now. Yes, they are. Hello, Martin. How's the dog? Hello, Martin. Slender Man. How you doing, Slender Man? Just pre-ordered my Traxxas Funko. They do look cool then, the Traxxas Funko. I'm not sure it's for me, but I like the idea of it. I think I would just rather an XRT with sand paddles, but those Funkos look cool. I bet they're a bit of an experience to drive. Martin had an awesome few hours over the abandoned golf course with my buggy. Ace, yeah, I said that the abandoned golf course sounds like fun. Right, I don't know how are you going to see this if you're going to see it, but the inside of this horn, where there should be like a spline, is it going to focus? There's no piece left in there. That might be the best angle that you're going to get. It's smooth in there. But the spline, that was the word I was after earlier. The spline on the servo looks great. So I shall replace it with this one, brand new. And this was the actual horn that came with the servo. So yeah, I mean, I would rather that it strips the horn um, and not strips the servo. See, this is what I need now. Martin, it's great fun because the grass is always short. Yeah, I would love it, mate. Let some RC cars rip across there. I always look at golf courses and just think, oh, they look so cool. They're like perfect, absolutely perfect RC terrain. Oh, Grum, hey Grum, you're back. Hello again, everyone. What digger dog? Got my dog jumping up my leg now as well. Right, let's get all this put back together. Let me find my Loctite. Ah, gonna Loctite this in. A little bit of Loctite on there. Get the servo horn in place. I have recentered everything already, so that should be all right. And then we'll get this in there. Just about there, I reckon. And there is on this one that side lock rub screw as well. So we get that out. Yeah, I think my dog got excited when he heard the xmaxx power up. He hears the fans and the beeping, and he associates that with going outside. So he jumps up dead excited. Oh, we're going out somewhere. He's got back in his bed now. I think he's realised it ain't going anywhere just yet. Okay, that's that in nicely. Now we'll swap this over. I may even need a new screw for that. Or it might have been the horn that stripped at Heatherton. Or it could be the screw. Are you getting the roller or the ready to run short course truck? 2.0 Grum. That's what Rut's asking you. Are you going roller or are you going RTR? Does that thread in there? Yes, it does. Does it go tight? Yes, it does. Right then, we'll put a little bit of Loctite on that as well. Not sure yet. You want the short course truck though. They are cool short course trucks. The only short course truck I've got is the two-wheel drive Slash, which at the moment I still need to buy an ESC for. Because if you've seen on my shorts on either YouTube or TikTok, my my ESC went up in smoke. Oh, excuse me. Sneezing. Okay, is that on? Oh, is it a little bit too long, that screw? Is it putting a little bit of pressure on the bit of plastic? It is putting a little bit of pressure on the plastic, but the 70 kilo servo doesn't care. is a good servo. That is a very good servo indeed. Right, let's put all this back together, and I'm done. Oh, zip tie, I think, has caused a bit of damage there. Have to get some more heat shrink on that. Okay. Yeah, let's put that up. Get the stones out of it. That's definitely a Heatherton stone, that one. Oh, it doesn't want to leave the truck. Come on, there you come. There we go. It's amazing where dirt gets, isn't it? So you're not sure yet, Grum, what short course truck you want? The Technos are good, but yes, they are 1/10 scale, but they're built like 1/8 scales. The Mojave's always a good option. I do like that. I mean, you could go for scale realism and go Traxxas, get a UDR. The ultimate desert racer. Our friend Michael has a UDR, and when he brings that to our track, it does look really cool going round. It's a very cool thing. Rider, there is still a Heatherton stone stuck under my power switch on the Asuga. Yeah. Rum, you think a 10th scale wouldn't take 8S? It might do. I mean, it'll take 8S for a limited amount of time. I mean, you say that. Have you seen JD's video? Sam, JD, where he's put AS in that, was it a Stampede? I was amazed that the drive shaft and the gears didn't give in on that. Absolutely stunned. I know he said he'd only done it for just for a laugh, but funny as brilliant that he done it and that it took it. Hey, that's that lined up. Was it that one? Yeah, I'm gonna say it was this one. You can get a 6S Mojave for 350, but you may start looking at a purchase for the channel. If you get a Mojave for 350 is good. That's a good price. And yeah, it is a bargain. Absolutely. Yeah, the Mojave's pretty much, what I've got. Like the Italian, it's the same length and everything, different arms, I think. And there's no way I'd be letting mine go for 350. Nowhere near it. So yeah, if you can get that for 350, that is a very good price. Go, that's that back in place. Back into place. Oh, good. Yeah, the stampede is hilarious. I liked that video a lot. Yeah, I did like that. Yeah, close to you. Yes, mate. 20 minutes away. Really? Go and get it, mate, for 350 quid. For a 6S Mojave. Ready to run. Is it bent for that price? That's a bargain. Go buy it. Go buy it now. Because that is a bargain. An absolute bargain, that is. Yes, ready to run. There is damage. Yeah, I mean, for that price, I would expect for it to be a little bit damaged. Do you know what the damage is? Has he been honest? Martin, you're not fixing it properly. I can't see a hammer. Clear on, mate. I was adjusting the gear mesh with the hammer. When this is finished, go back over it. I had the rear end of the shock tower was off. I'd done the Cush drive, and I was adjusting the pinion to line back up with the spur gear because they were a bit out of line. And because it was tight on the motor shaft, I was adjusting it with the hammer. It is here. It has been used. It's not crash and bash if I've not used a hammer. Oh, it's funny. It's a bit bad, isn't it, really, that I'm known for stuff like that now. I'm the sort of person that makes other people's eyes bleed. Right, I'm tempted. Anything not to run my shiny EXP. Oh, ruin your, yeah, anything not to ruin your shiny EXP bashing it. Yeah, I mean, it happens. You've seen my Italian, you've used the Italian. That's an EXP with bits on it, and they're there to be used a bit. But I think yours is like new, isn't it? Yours is like new, so I kind of don't blame you. Yeah, hammer time was earlier. And depending on how this goes back together, hammer time might be again. You never know. Never say never. Hammer time is always an option. And then because I've done this early, do I still have to finish with backflips with something? Or do I get away with it because I sort of done a daytime one? Although, well, I'm at the 2 hour mark now. What was it Basher Body said? You have 3 hours worth of work to do. He wasn't far off. I reckon if I wasn't live, I could have done it a little bit quicker. But then I wouldn't have had this much fun with you lot. Rum, annoyingly, I have another option coming soon that I could buy to sell on, yeah. Right, and good on you, yes. I've always got to use the hammer, mate. As I say, it's not crash and bash if I've not hammered something. Time is it? 7. Oh, yes, we'll be finished earlier tonight. Grum, just checked the Mojave needs RX, TX and lipos. Is that it? Radio gear and lipos. That's all it needs. And the body may need replacing. Well, whatever. The bodies. I go through bodies just like for fun, like tyres. I go through tyres and bodies so quickly. Moosa, yes. Was that to my backflips? Tradition, you fixed something, now backflip it. Valtteri Bottas and his traditions. Slenderman, does xmaxx make white disc wheels like the buggy look? I don't think Traxxas do, but I'm sure you could get some. I mean, you can even get the 1/5 scale hubs and run 1/5 scale wheels from anything. I mean, everything's an option. Anything is possible. You just got to look at what's out there. But I can't think off the top of my head of white disc. I know the ones you're on about. I've got black versions of them on the Hebeo. Yeah, not even the Gravix wheels off the XRT are like that, are they? So no, that's a good question, Slenderman. Um, and I'm not sure is the answer, but I'm almost 100% sure that it would be possible, but you may have to go down the 1/5 scale buggy wheels. Ouch, the Mojave body is not cheap to replace now. No, I wouldn't buy a Mojave body, I'd buy anything else to fit it. The cheapest way to replace it currently is the Basher bodies. Yep, that's a good body to go for. I'm going to be looking at the bug body for this, or the frontliner. I've got an idea for the frontliner body for this, and the Predator, I think it is, for the Talion, the extended one. Very cool indeed. Where's that from? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're from the bash bar. They're from the bottom. It's always good when you've got one screw left over, isn't it? I've never had it out of there, surely. Ah, I don't know where I've had this from. What have I missed? I think, didn't I have a screw in there to hold the brace? And that possibly was in that one, yes. It's making sense now. It's making sense. Slenderman. Does it go a wide max kit? Does what go with the wide max kit? Does the 1/5 scale hubs? I think they're just like an adapter that goes on the hubs that changes them to fit the different wheel types. So it shouldn't affect your arms and your drive shafts. Look, Ryder, I want to fit the bug body on my Kagama. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it, that bash bug? It is cool. I would quite like to do the bash bug on this in the Herbie style, but I quite like my Superman. So I like the Superman theme I've got going on. Right, I've got 4 screws left to go in, and then the bash bar underneath. I think we're almost there. And then I'll test it before being pleased with myself. But hopefully 2 hours and 10 minutes, and we will have done 3 hours worth of work successfully. That's the key. Doing it successfully so it still works. I thought I would do bright yellow, like OG Bumblebee. Yeah, that'd be ace. That would be ace. I did, I did consider doing all of my cars in black, yellow, and white. Mainly yellow to match my logos and all the text and things that I do. And as I was just starting the process of that, our mate Robbie, who does the 10B, then started showing everyone that he's painted all of his bodies yellow. I was like, oh, okay, then I won't do that. But what I will do when I get some stickers, I'm going to make sure Robbie puts them all over his cars and they'll look ace. With my stickers on a yellow body. That'd be ace. Right. Yeah. Bumblebee would be ace. Let's make sure these all go in nice. It will soon be, let's try and backflip it in the garage time. And hopefully not kill a diff. That'd be mighty annoying to do all this work and then it kill a diff. Ah, my dog's quite happy asleep down there. He's not going to be happy when this starts backflipping in here. Right, when we try the backflip, should we try it like we done one yesterday on the stood up ramp there, rather than off the dresser? We'll mix things up a bit. Do things a bit differently tonight. We've done an earlier live stream. We'll do backflips from a different place. Okay. Right, they're all in. In and tight. Yeah, let's just check this end while I'm here. Oh yeah, they're good. Not going to mess with them because they need digging out quite a bit. Because they're full of dirt and God knows what else. Okay, that might be ready. Oh, Basher Bodies would be proud of me. 3 hours he quoted, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Job done. Whilst live as well. It was fair to quote 3 hours though, to be honest. That is one of the smoothest bits of wrenching I think I've ever had on live. I mean, not once have I had to get the grinder out. I had it there ready as well. It's just off the camera there. It is ready, just in case. I mean, I did have to get the hammer out, so it wasn't that smooth. We have had hammer time. I suppose before being pleased with myself, I should power this up and check that there is no crunchy, horrible, grindy noises. Yeah, I think I'll get away with doing it like this, won't I? Yeah, as long as it doesn't catch everything. Let's turn that on. Turn this on. Got steering, that's a start. And it works. It does work. Yay. Trees, is that trees? Tress? 0 to 100 in 0.01 seconds. It's got some bloody kick, this thing has. But I think, maybe, it's still making a noise in reverse that I'm not too happy about, but I'm not quite sure what that noise is. I just think it's loud gearing, actually. I'm wondering if it's a bit of centre diff noise going on. Madazza. Hello. Hello, mate. Thank you for joining. You've joined just at the time where I was going to do some backflips with a big monster truck. And then say goodbye to everybody. So let me get this ready. Move some of this stuff out of the way. And then we shall, we'll get this down. All right then. You want my runaway bigs? Are we ready? Backflips, yes. My poor dog is now stood here like, what's going on? He thinks we're going out. Okay. Right, Diggs, where are we going to put you so you're safe? Well, where are we going to put you? Do you want to come up here? Don't be daft and jump off, will you? No, don't be daft and jump off. There you go. You can stand up here. You're safe up here, aren't you? You're out of the way. Yeah, you're not having a tea. You're not having a tea. Madazza, I liked your video the other week with the teddy and the Jeep. Yeah, cheers, mate. That's Crash and Bash Barry. He's over there in the corner at the minute. He was on this truck that you're about to see now. This is the Superman xmaxx. And we're going to try and make him do a backflip in here. There we go. Rut Rider, he looks much smaller after the haircut. Yeah, he's mostly fur, isn't he? Poor Digger dog. He is mostly fur. He's only a little dog. Right, you stay there, Diggs. Now, don't block the camera. I know you are cute and people like you, but they want to see this do a backflip now. People want to see this do a backflip and then go and get their dinner. I said dinner, not Digger. Right, just back you up a bit. Back up, back up, back up. Right, are we ready? Are we ready? What's that? But that was a great video, that was. Cheers, mate. I'm going to be releasing a video pretty much right after this live stream where we go and do some big jumps with this truck and a different truck off this ramp that took a hit, actually. Right, here we go. Yeah. So the xmaxx is just a backflip machine. And this servo is really good, considering this is on carpet in here. It was coming right for us, Diggs. Oh, you've tried on the laptop. What's happened? It nearly came for us, didn't it, Diggs? Yeah, was it coming right for us? Right, there we go then. That'll do. That'll do. We're done backflips. People will be happy. Yeah, they will. Yes, yes. Well, thanks for that. Thanks, no, you don't want to be held. There you go. You can stand here. Right, we'll turn the xmaxx off and we'll say ta to people. That's what we'll do now. You just wait there for me. There we go. Xmaxx off. Yeah, yeah. It's a baby. Oh, that was quite funny. You're there, mate. Nice. Yeah, well, there we go. We've done some backflips. Um, that last one, it did come quite towards us. I think it scared Digger a bit. An X-Max flying at him. It's no wonder. No wonder, is it, Diggs? It's a big scary truck. Yeah, it's a big scary truck. Right, let's put you down on the floor then. There you go. Now we've turned it off. Everyone's safe. Right, we shall turn this off. Right, awesome. There we go. Thank you for joining that. At least the X-Max is now back up and running. I think I am going to have to get back in there and get to the centre diff because there's still a noise I'm not entirely happy with. I don't know if it's the pinion slipping on the motor shaft. It can't be the diff. We've literally just put a brand new rear end in there, pinion and um, crown gear. So yeah, we just fixed it. I hope. Tomorrow I'm off out on a road trip, as I said earlier. I don't know who was in and who wasn't in. I'm driving down to Cardigan to take a car for heater service. So I think I'm going to take the Talion with me just because it's easier to transport. And I've not used the Talion since Heatherton. And even at Heatherton, I only done about 5 laps with it, and then the thing self-destructed. So I'm going to take a couple of packs and play with that. As soon as I get upstairs, well, in fact, I'm going to wash my hands down here. Then I'm going to go upstairs and release my video because it is now, yeah, 20 past 7. Why not? It can go out now. And I hope you've all had a great day. But at least we've finished early. People have still got their evenings. It's still light outside. That's a bonus. Normally, by the time I'm finished down here, it's dark and bedtime. So awesome. Right, Grump, yeah, great impromptu live, sir. Thank you very much. Rut Rider, what time are you planned to get to Cardigan? I think probably I'll have to check. Um, I pick the car up at 8:30 and then I'll be gone. I think it's got to be there by, is it 11? Again, I don't like going on my phone. Sorry for me doing this on a live. But I can find out. Um, I can't find where it was, but I'm sure I've got to be there for 10, 11. But I'm picking the car up at 8:30 anyway, leaving here. So yeah, I'll be there as long as I leave Cardigan in time to get back to Aberystwyth for 5 o'clock. I've got a few hours to kill in Cardigan. So yeah, I'm happy. What are you saying? You're in the studio tonight. How are you, Grum? You going live tonight, or are you just working? Right, if you can get over there, you'll text me in the morning. Awesome. Yeah, mate, absolutely. If you're up for coming out for a bash, come out for a bash. I don't know where to go, but I don't know Cardigan at all, but we'll go and have a play there. It'll be good fun. Ah. Yeah, are you going live now, Grum? Let's see if Grum's going to answer. Come on, Grum. What are you saying? Are you going live? Is he going to go live? Is he not going to go live? Who knows? If he does, I'll join in anyway. You've got a fresh set of skeeter wheels on your Asuga. Nice. Rum, you're testing stuff, new cameras and streaming software. Nice, mate. Nice. To say, I've been using this OBS for a little bit. I don't know exactly how it fully works, but I kind of learned. I got really not stressed, but sort of overwhelmed by it when I first installed it. I was like, oh my God, how do you make this work? How do you make it work? Because I wanted, when I do my lives at the moment, I always said to 1,000, I'm going to do my lives in short form, because then you pop up in people's shorts feed while you're in this sort of form like this. But after 1,000 subs, I'll start doing my lives in widescreen. But it took me a while to figure out how to get my web camera film in shorts format and then transfer that to YouTube. But I think I've got there. I think we're now in shorts feed. Hence why I get a couple of new people turn up, which is nice. So yeah, after 1,000 subs, all of my shorts then will be in widescreen, and it's basically then only people that know about your channel turn up. So yes, I'll be limiting my travel. Apparently you're live now. Should we check? I feel like my live's finished now, so I'm allowed to use my phone. You're just trying stuff. Let's have a look. Rum. Is he live now? It says you're upcoming. Let's go to lives. Oh no, testing the new studio. Live. You're live, Grum. There's a Grum live. It's all wave at Grum. Hello, Grum. You're live on Crash and Bash. You say hi. Hi, Grum. Right, I'm going to get going. Yeah, I'm going to go and wash my hands and release a video, so look out for my video. Thank you for staying with me. Massive, massive love. Much appreciation. And I'm going to roll out of here now. Once I can figure this out. Maybe... Yeah, maybe like that. Okay. Awesome. Excellent stuff. Thank you all for staying. We shall check out what Grum's doing and make sure you watch my video when I release that in about 20 minutes, hopefully. I can now hear Grum. Right. See you all. Thank you. Ta-ra.